But with that, it's time to get to our new favorites segment and show, which is who's the hottest man in AEW?
Who's the hottest guy?
And I
It's
am.
summertime, baby, and I want to see those little butts and little trunks. Let's go.
So this time I numbered the 16 seeds we have left, but I
Okay.
but I did randomize it.
Okay.
But I can tell you, and my seeding is literally just based on what I think Katie will say. So as I
It
seed these
is true
people,
that
you
you,
can
like,
tell
at
me
this
how right I
point,
was. Yeah.
you can kind of figure me out. Okay.
Yeah,
What do you
yeah,
got?
because that's part of this now
Yeah.
is how well did I predict? So, okay, I've made brackets. I
Okay.
need to zoom in here because it's small on my screen. Okay, so first matchup, seed 13,
Okay.
Hook. I'd be thinking, why is Hook so low? As we said, if you watch part one, he's young.
He's
um,
young. He is pretty hot, though.
yeah,
He's swaggy.
he'd be
He's
higher if
from
we
New
were,
York.
yeah, talking about for all ages. But yeah,
hmm
put him against seed 16. Now again, this is just who I think Katie will
Okay.
seed
Interesting.
16 Kenny Omega because as Katie has expressed, he's like a Ken doll to her and
He
she does
is
not
like a Ken
see
doll to
him as
me.
sexual. So
I
Hook
love
and Kenny
you,
Omega. Yeah.
Kenneth Omega, but I think I'm going Hook on this because we're talking about who's hot.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, like, while I feel a little bit like a touchy wine ant talking about Hook, he is the more attractive of those two people.
He's a hot young man.
Yeah,
The cold-hearted handsome devil himself.
he is. He's got that
Um
smirk, Little Mac, you know?
Now I'm gonna stagger this one a little bit because seed number 5,
Okay.
Katsuyori Shibata.
Okay.
That's
Makes
probably right.
sense.
How
Yeah.
is that about right? You think
I
is
would
that
say that's probably correct for who's
against?
in this list, which
Yeah,
is, by the way, you had a weird assortment to start with, in my defense.
I try to get people involved.
Yeah, it
I
was
try to
just,
vary it up a little bit, but
yeah.
yeah. Um, against the number one seed, Hangman Page.
Oh shit. Sorry, it's Hangman. I mean, I love you,
Yeah,
Shibata, but
yeah,
you don't stand a ghost of a chance.
yeah. Hangman advances. Okay.
I
All
saw that promo. I've never wanted to be like a wife and mother before, but when I hear Hangman talk about it, I'm like, put a baby in me and leave me on the farm.
right. Wow, wow. So this one is interesting. I might have seeded this one person too low. But we'll see. Number 9 seed Powerhouse Hobbs.
Mm,
I think I see this person too low. I
it's
guess
a
number
little
10
low.
seed Brody King.
Oh, two big boys.
I know.
Two big boys. Oh,
Yeah.
that's hard because they're both hot in different ways. I mean, as
Yeah.
we established, Brody King, Carol, classic.
Yeah, I think I should have seen him higher. But
But Hobbs, when I was watching his match this week, I was like, okay, Streets of Rage.
Streets of Rage,
Well, I'm sorry, I'm
Big
gonna have
Strong
to go
House,
Brody on it though, just 'cause
Brody. Yeah.
Arf Arf when he's out there and all that camouflage and his fucking ski mask. I'm like, I do want to do New Jersey-based crimes with you. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. So Brody King advances. All right. The number 8 seed, Big Bill.
I
Kind of a
forgot about
sleeper.
that.
Kind of
Big
a
Bill.
sleeper, yeah. Kind of a sleeper choice here. Against the number 12 seed, again, only this low because of his age, Daniel Garcia.
Oh,
The Battle of New York.
it is the battle. Very different kinds of New York, but
Very
very
different.
similar in a different way. I
Yeah.
mean, I gotta go Danny. I mean,
Danny, okay.
yeah,
Danny boy.
he's cute and
He
he can
is.
dance and he's kind
Yeah.
of a thought.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, yeah. Danny's very popular with the ladies. I've seen. Like I feel
Oh,
like
absolutely.
they tell you that Hook is hot, and he is. I'm not saying that, but like they don't really tell you that Danny's hot. But I see the attention he gets from the ladies
Danny
online.
for sure has game.
Oh
but
yeah.
like in a bimbo type of way.
Yes. Feels like that.
He's like, let me
I just
hold your
love wrestling.
yeah. He's like someone if he sees you carrying a heavy box, he just starts picking it up for you, but then also just being like, "Oh yeah, I've been working out a lot lately, but like not in a sexual way. It's like I do this part, and then this part, and then this part, you know?"
Yeah. Yeah. No, he's got a real Buffalo charm to him, Danny
Hmm.
Boy. This is a fascinating matchup, although according to my seeding, it's a squash, but we'll see. The number 14 seed, again, might be low, but Kazuchika Okada, I see it in 14. Might be on the low side. But he's against the number 2 seed, Kenosuke
That's
Takeshita.
fucked up. That's fucked up. That was fucked up of you to do to
It's
Okada.
randomized. Oh,
That was fucked up
me putting
way
him
to
that
do
low?
Okada.
I mean, I,
But we know how it's gonna be Takeshita.
yeah,
But
yeah. I maybe could have put,
Okada, I sincerely apologize. You probably should have made it further in this tournament, sir. But
yeah.
Lawson's playing dirty.
Adam Cole didn't make it out of the first round, remember? So we lost some
That's
people in
sad.
round one too. Another tough one coming up here. The number 7 seed, Swerve,
Oh shit.
against the number 6 seed, Brian Keith. Yeah, I see him that high.
No, this one's not fair either. That's not fair. They should both make it to the next round. No. Oh
Well,
God. I have to think about this one's like actually hard because
that's tough, yeah.
it's like, are we talking KRL or the general public? Because if
I
it's just
so
my taste, then it's Brian Keith. But that's not to
yeah.
say I don't think Swerve's super attractive. It's just like
I think
I
the general
I I
public would think Swerve, but I think
I fully
I
have made
zeroed
it
in
clear
on
that I have a weird, inappropriate crush on Brian Keith on this
I
show.
think I zeroed in on this, I think, because you can tell you get a there's a he has similar in like you get a vibe that he has similar interests. I feel like
Yeah,
with his
that
whole
he likes to
aesthetic
smoke weed and play
and
video
play video
games.
games and probably watches like westerns and anime and shit and
Yeah,
definitely watch
yeah.
martial arts movies.
Oh, for sure. Likes
So
Joshy.
yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, so I think I zeroed in on that. Now we do know Swerve also likes anime, but Swerve has a more broad appeal, I would say.
Yes.
Keith feels more specific, and I think that's what I zeroed in on here. But
I I'm gonna have to go with Swerve just because in general on the show he presents really well.
yeah, true.
Attra
His fits are
physically.
great.
I just know I like Brian Keith because I've stalked him on the internet.
You can pick Brian Keith. You're allowed if you want.
I
I mean,
know I'm allowed. I want to pick them both.
okay. You're gonna go with Swerve, though. You're gonna go with Swerve.
I think okay.
You're gonna hate this next one if this one's taking this one's really this next one I looked ahead, but
Shit. No, I'm gonna go with Brian Keith because
go with your heart,
I'm gonna
Katie.
go with my heart.
Go with your heart.
But no,
Let
it was
Brian
a
Keith.
struggle.
It was a struggle.
No, it was a true
It
struggle.
was a real struggle. Listen, I don't think Swerve. Listen, Swerve.
I don't think
We all know.
Swerve's listening to this. I
I,
think he's fine.
listen,
I don't think he's upset that like almost 40-year-old woman with a gay haircut was like, I kind of like Brian Keith better.
and also, we all know Swerve's got it going on. There's a lot of people out there who might not, they might not
Yeah, I'm
realize
here
how
to
hot Brian
spread the
Keith
word.
is. Yeah, we're spreading the
Notice
good word
Brian
about.
Keith.
Yeah, he's
There's a
he's a
lot going
handsome
on
guy.
under that poncho.
Yeah, he's a handsome guy. Katie, this next one, I this
You're gonna do me
this
dirty
is this
again.
is you're really not gonna like having to do this. So
Okay.
the the one and two seeds are out. The 3 and 4 seeds drew against each other.
Oh shit.
The 1 and 2 seeds have already advanced. Number 3 seed, Bandito.
Oh fuck.
Number 4 seed, Claudio Castagnoli.
Oh fuck! That
Only
one
one.
is hard.
Only one.
That is hard. Two
That's rough.
perfect men.
Yeah, I
Shit.
mean,
You know what I'm gonna go with is
the
Pangino.
mystery. You can't replace the
And
mystery.
he's got hair.
Ah, true, true.
But
Something to
Claudio,
pull. Yeah,
as I said, he's like the perfect man.
he
He
really
is
is. Yeah.
good at literally everything. He is handsome. He's got it going on. He is a big Warhammer fan, though. So, I only got so much patience for that.
Someone did that to him. One of his friends must have done that, like Xavier Woods or something. Must
Yeah.
have done that to him recently.
I don't
Cause,
know.
but Nell's been trying to get me into Warhammer this decade, and my
I
addictive
know that Space
personality.
Marines game, the video game, is supposed to be excellent, but like, I,
I'm sure it's the thing is I'm sure it's great. That's why I'm glad I'm not
yeah,
doing it
right.
because I
You
can
and I are
only
very similar where you're like, I don't want to drink that juice because I know once it's in me, it'll
it's
be
too
too late.
good. Yeah,
I already got too
yeah,
many hobbies. Like,
yeah. So the number four seed does not advance. Neither did the number five. Shibato's also out. So now we have one. This is hilarious. The number 15 seed, who I think only advanced because of who he was
probably
up against.
default.
Yeah, it's Adam Copeland. Uh,
Okay.
against the 11 seed Roderick Strong.
Oh, in Copeland's defense, he is a handsome man. I
Yeah,
don't think he's that bad good, but you can't beat Roddy. Roddy, I will
Roddy
never
is.
forget that horny match you did in NXT. That changed me forever. Okay, you little freak, you little
What
cat
was
boy.
what was the one again? Was it
He
the?
did a strap match with Dexter
Oh,
Loomis, which was one of
yeah,
the most sexual things I've ever seen on television.
yeah, that makes
He
sense.
also like did a thing where he kept taking pictures of himself with like the belt over his dick. Like he's a little freak.
He's a little
And even
freak.
when he's
Yeah,
got the little glasses on and he's being a little whiny weirdo, I see you. I see you,
yeah,
Roddy, and I don't care if you're short. I like him short, okay?
yeah. True. Brian Keith's not very tall, but yeah.
That all you shorties have a home at Carol's house for wayward boys and homosexuals, okay?
Absolutely. Yeah, so Roddy advances. Yeah, I mean, the thing about Copeland is obviously, historically, Edge is hot
Yeah.
as fuck. He's just older now, and, he's just, he's in his Kratos dad looking phase or whatever.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, yeah.
Listen.
Um, yeah.
You got listen, if I was, if it was me and Adam Copeland at a bar and he was hitting on me, I would accept the drink. I'm
Yeah.
not turning it down.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No, he's got he's still got those
He's
blue eyes.
sad, about the Maple Leafs. So like we gotta,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
Um, all right, so we have our Elite Eight, which is Hook, Hangman Page, Brody King, Dan Garcia, Konosuke Takeshita, Brian Keith, Bandito, and Roddy.
this is
Uh,
funny.
yeah.
I mean, I don't hate it, but it is funny. This is how it shook out. But you know what? That's
Some
life,
people have made
baby.
it a lot further than I would expect, but
It's
the
the luck of the
matchups,
draw. You
look
know
at the
what I
draw.
mean? It's the luck
Yeah,
of the draw.
yeah. We got so it will continue. Eventually, Hangman, Takeshi, and Bandito will have to face off at some point. So
Well,
the four
well,
and five seeds are
what if
out, but
they
those
just
top
all
three.
kissed? How about that?
Give us the stable we want, TK. Hangman, Bandito, and Brian Keith. Give us the stable of outlaws. Um,
Honestly, though, it's
yeah,
so easy. It's right
it's
there.
right there.